Hey guys, it's Matt here, LaPorte Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Magnuson Performance. It's been a great week for us. We got a lot of things happening. A lot of progress has been made in that performance shop. Right over my shoulder here, the car wash, it's up and running. We're gonna show you guys that. We got a lot of crazy cool things. We got some amazing Hellcat vehicles. They're over there in the performance shop, so we're gonna go check those out. And it's been a great week, guys. A great week here at LaPorte Chrysler. So first of all, let's check this out. We finally have our car wash operational. So we put this car wash in like 3 months ago, guys, and you won't believe it, but this pipe right here is what held everything up. We didn't have, once we got everything up and running, we didn't have enough water pressure. So we had to have them bore this 2-inch water line all the way from the street out here. So anyway, that's done. The pumper's been here. It's hooked up. Let's see if this thing actually works. Like, we got this dirty Gladiator in here, as you can see. It's a courtesy vehicle, and it's dirty. It's hard to see because it's not real light back here. We still gotta put lights in. But anyway, let's hit this green starter button and see what happens here. I think this is gonna work out real good. So we have this installed. We can wash cars. If you're coming to check it out, a car and test drive a car, we just can pull it in here real quick, give it a quick little wash, and have it nice and clean for you. It's great for taking pictures of cars, showing cars. Probably incorporate this into our service department in some fashion as well. So definitely doesn't beat a hand wash, but it's a nice addition to the facility here. Kind of does its thing, it looks like. It's all laser guided, so it knows how big the vehicle is and where it's at and stuff like that. Definitely will not scratch or hurt your car. This car was real dirty when I got it in here, so curious to see. We'll pull it out and see what it looks like when it's all done. It takes about 3 minutes for it to operate completely. I would go back in there and kind of, oh man, let's see if we can move around without getting too wet. If I can duck through here. Yeah, so we can get an idea what's going on. It's probably gonna come right back at me though, so we're gonna have to skip back over here before. All right, so here it goes. This thing's running on these tracks right here. I'm gonna get crushed if I look at it and watch it. This is going to be huge for us. We'll be able to clean up all the cars. If somebody's coming in to look at something, we'll just run it through here real quick, get all the dust off of it. Of course, we detail all our cars initially anyway, so I think it's going to come back through. This is where it will do the spot-free rinse, and then it's good to go. Then you just jump in and take it out, and it's good. So I believe right now it's going to come all the way back. And then give it the old spot-free rinse so it looks good when it dries, and we're out of here. And we'll go check out these Hellcats. I got some amazing cars next door that came in this week. Yep. So now it's just gonna throw down spot 3 rents, get everything all taken care of. That's all there is to it. Beautiful. Now let's see what this thing looks like. Jump in here. Pull this thing out real quick. And see what it looks like. As long as I don't back into anything, right? Alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright, so about a 3-minute wash. Now this thing was loaded with salt and dirt because I've been driving it for about a week now, giving the Demon Jeep a rest, but looks like it did a pretty good job. I like it. Looks good. Oh, wow, while we're over here, what do you guys think of this thing? This is something I just bought this week. It's a green 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. I love the color, but you know I like those different kinds of colors, and you know I love the greens. I think it looks great. It's the off-road version, the Trailhawk. I almost said Trackhawk. It's not a Trackhawk, it's a Trailhawk. Off-road version. It's only one of the few Grand Cherokees that are actually trail rated, so. But, alright, so enough of the car wash. Let's get to the fun stuff. We're gonna head over next door to the performance shop, and I got some really cool Hellcats to show you guys, so let's go. Right over here. Performance shop is attached to the detail shop, but you can't actually walk through them. Right. I think we got this heater going. Let me shut that thing down. That's loud. Alright, so we got that done. So here we are, guys, in the performance shop. The electrician's pretty much done. The HVAC guy is finishing up, and the plumber's been in here as well. So if we just look around, you can see all the electricity's ran. We're waiting on the lights. These are just temporary lights, but we'll get them in. The HVAC guy's got this. So this big orange tube-like thing is pretty cool because it says our name on it, for one. But it's got holes in it, if you can see. And yeah, so the heat, and we got air conditioning in the shop too, which nobody told me about, but I'm gonna spoil my guys doing it. So all the air goes through, and it just goes through all those little holes and heats everything up. So that's cool. But that's definitely not why we're here. So look what we got in this week. Not one, not two, but 3 Hellcat powered America's Most Wanted 4x4 Jeep Gladiators. Now, all 3 of these Gladiators share a couple things in common. They're all built by America's Most Wanted, and you know we're a certified vendor for them, sales and service and installer. Jared and I are partners in a couple ventures together, and so we got 3 of these down here to sell. They're all Hellcats, so that's why it says AMW 707, representing 707 horsepower from the Hellcat engine. Let's go look at one of those. They all have the AMW Hemi-tuned long arm suspension on them. So they all are the same there. All have the same type of tires. They're all 40s. So they have a lot of similarities. And they're all originally started as Jeep Gladiator Mojaves. So, and that's probably the main similarities. They all kind of have, you know, their own flair with the different, I think the bumpers are all pretty much the same. You can get down here. They all have the inner fenders painted to match, body color. All have the Dana 60s in the front, and I believe they're riding Dana 80s in the rear. We're gonna go check that out. Just an incredible suspension. Of course, they got the Hellcat logo, and they are Trail Raider, of course. I mean, they are Jeep Gladiators after all. Interior pieces painted to match. Still got the Mojave orange accents. Mojave orange accents on the steering wheel. Painted to match dash, touchscreen radios. This one has the America's Most Wanted signature leather package, but still carries the Mojave orange stitching to carry in through the whole thing. Gear shifts are still Mojave orange. A little bit different tops from America's Most Wanted. And even the gauges, hold on, see if we can get those gauges to light up again. Even the gauges are branded America's Most Wanted. There we go. So you can see right on top there, the little America's Most Wanted. Yep, they have their own gauges. Amazing. Couple more cool things. As you get down there, I'll have the power steps. Of course, you gotta have those to jump in these monsters. America's Most Wanted badging on the pickup bed. If you can see it, it's embossed in the actual decal, AMW 707. Pretty cool. A lot of detail. The Gladiator, custom nameplate in the back. Nice, cool steel, solid steel bumper there. In case you back into a tree or something. So yeah, just a lot of cool stuff going on with these. Let's go back up here. If you can see, I don't know if you can see in the headlight, right there, it's a Hellcat symbol. I'm not sure if the camera picks up on that or not. And if you see right there, it says AMW 8 lug. That stands for the 8 lugs and the axles that they put on them. And right over here is their axle brand sign. So that's pretty cool. Nice big 40-inch tires, KMC beadlock wheels. It's a monster. Coming over to the blue one, same similar setup. Looks like the wheels are basically the same. Beadlocks are silver instead of black. Same Terraflex, America's Most Wanted. It's even got their name on it. Are you kidding me? America's Most Wanted Hemi-tuned suspension. Again, Dana 60. A lot of detail. Very intricate, dialed in suspension. Of course, AMW 707. Nice touch. This one's probably about the same in the inside. It is, except obviously all the panels are painted hydro blue to match. America's Most Wanted. Very nice. This one's kind of cool. It's got the spare tire in the back. And that carrier actually folds down as well, so it's just mounted up for right now. This has got a different Gladiator badge in the rear. Let's see what... There's the big Dana, I believe that's a Dana 60, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's an 80, we'll have to look. So the granite one, we had the white one, we have a hydro blue, we got the granite one. Same wheels, same tires. America's Most Wanted in the hub. Same amazing Hemi-tuned suspension front and rear. This one's probably got the same power steps, yep. These things are awesome, man. I mean, this one's actually got the factory leather with the Mojave on it already, or still, rather. AMW 707 Hellcat badge. This one has the Mopar Rubicon stubby front bumper. It's kind of cool. One of my favorites. So just a little bit of difference. And then if we go over here, we have the Demon Jeep, of course. It's taking a break for right now. But we have the Durango SRT Hellcat. They only made a few of these. I don't know the exact numbers, but they didn't make a lot. We know that. This one's just got in this week. All black, red calipers, SRT. Hellcat badge, of course, because it's a Hellcat. Red leather interior, which is one of my personal favorites. Can't get peanut butter on a Durango, although peanut butter is one of my favorites too, so you can have more than one. But yeah, the red leather. Let's get the sunroof going on. Red leather seating in the back. This thing's awesome, man. And these things are fast and they're fun to drive. An amazing vehicle. Too bad they didn't make them more often. Yep. So that's it. That's what we got in this week. 3 Hellcat Gladiators, a Hellcat Durango car wash started. Performance shop is nearing completion. Our lifts are going to be here next week. We got 5 lifts going in, and we're going to move Dave out here, get started on some serious stuff. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff planned. Got a lot of customer builds with deposits on them that we're just waiting to get started. And we got a lot going on. But before we go, we should probably take one of these bad boys out for a spin. This blue one's right here by the door, so let's hop in this and see what it can do out in the road real quick. These things are nasty. 1-ton axles, Hellcat, heavy engines, 700 horsepower. Just an absolute joy to drive these things. Even sounds good in the compartment, the passenger compartment here. Low on fuel, of course. Let's take it around the block real quick and see what it does. As you know, these are 707 horsepower Hellcat engines. The Demon Jeep's 840 horsepower, but these will still get up and move. These are a little bit bigger than the Wrangler as well. So, but it's not going to lack in much performance, that's for sure. Let's take it out and see what it does. Always got traffic to deal with. We definitely don't need anybody in front of us, so we can just take it and rip it. Love the whine. Gotta love the whine. Take it down the highway and turn around when there's no traffic so we can get a full accel going. She's empty. Looks like I got some low tires too. It's probably the weather. It's been cold, cold, cold. I'd have to say, I think you guys probably would say the same thing, that that supercharger whine is really what, man, that does it, you know? The engine's loud, it roars, it rumbles, but that whine just sets it all off. Makes it just the icing on top of the cake, as they say. I mean, never mind the performance, the acceleration, the off-road ability, but that whine, that's everything. So we'll go up here, we'll turn around, we can do an accel so you guys see how fast these things are. and we'll wrap it up, man. And then, you know, we'll have something coming on next week. Rory's coming back from Texas, so we'll do a complete walk around on one of these beasts and get some more technical information on it from Rory. And we'll see what the lime green truck should be hopefully wrapping up into next week. And we'll see what else is on the table to start. I know we got builds to start, so probably start those. So here we go. All right, here we go. Not too shabby. Lost a little traction there at the beginning. But yeah, these are fun. I would take it out in the field and do some donuts, but this thing's too pretty to do that too. It's too clean right now. That's why we got the Demon Jeep. Built that so we can beat it up a little bit. So. But alright guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Showed you guys a little bit of what we did this week. We'll come back and we'll get Rory going. Do some walk-arounds and do some other cool things. So. Alright guys, thanks. Comment, like, subscribe, tell all your friends. We got big things happening here at LaPorte Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Magnuson Performance. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys real soon.